Hello, my name is Harry Tumbuatco, and welcome to the second segment of our program. Now, we've changed the title to the Bicol Autonomous Region, but we're not leaving political dynasties simply because the autonomous region and the people, this federal proposal for government already stipulates when it comes to political dynasties, it is unacceptable. We have with us, we have from Volunteers Against Crime and Corruption, of course, you all know Dante Jimenez. Dante, naintindihan kaya ng taong bayan ang ibig sabihin ng political dynasty? O oo sila ng oo, tas ayan, bubutohin na naman, kamag-anak na naman.
Well, una-una, Hari, no? Let's see the Constitution. Ang magdi-define yan, Kongreso, as may be defined by law.
So,
Kaya
kailangan talaga...
ayoko namang maging sabi kong ito ang definition ng political dynasty because sa Constitution, nakalagay dyan, ang Kongreso ang magdi-define. Okay? But let's put it in very simple terms. Ang pagkaintindi ko, pagka ko'y naimbitahan sa public hearing, let's say, patuloy yan. Ang political dynasty, ito po yung mga pamilya.
Isang pamilya, isang pangalan.
Isang pamilya na magkakamag-anak na tatakbo sa isang posisyon na ng vertical and
horizontal. Correct.
Okay? At mag-occupy sila ng mga positions sa local, executive, and legislative. Now, kami sa Bicol Region, Bicol Autonomy Movement, nilagay po namin dito yung hanggang 4th consanguinity.
Talagang stricto yan, ha?
Stricto talaga. Malupit to.
Malupit yan.
Malayo-layo to.
Degree, oh.
Kasi para mabigyan ng pagkakataon, yung ibang pamilya naman na magkaroon ng access to what? Public service. Serving the people. Now, hindi yan ang final. Iyan pa kasi i-deliberate ko. Kung sana ay sabihin ng Supreme Court, hey, 16th Congress, better do your job. Mandatory ito, i-define ninyo anong political dynasty.
Kaya gawin niya ng Kongreso, amendment. Alam mo, parang anong nangyayari dito, Dante, ang babagsakan nito, eventually will be charter change, eh. Di ba? Itong political dynasty. Kasi mukhang natatalo kaya tayo na nanalo ang political dynasty. Ano tingin mo? Tingin mo na nanalo sila?
Well,
parang nananalo eh. Dumadami eh.
You see,
dumalala eh.
The reality here is, maingay lang ngayon. Kasi, election na naman. And,
pero this has never been as loud. Political dynasty has never been this noisy in any election, only in this one. The worst.
Which is good.
Correct.
Because NGOs like BACC, Equal Justice Movement, and other groups na ayaw ng political dynasty, nag-iingay na. In fact, marami mga nagsasabi, let's have one anti-political dynasty movement. Sabi ng isang kolumnista. Sabi naman ng iba, magkaroon ng kamag-anak sa politika, aayawan lahat, or kapal.
Kapal.
Sabi naman sa, sa
kapal.
conveners, sa aming grupo nila, Senator Gingona, Attorney De Vera, Attorney Bringas, sila Attorney Velasquez, si General Harque.
Yes, Harque.
Harque. Amin ay yung Paul Digat. Ano yung Paul Digat? Political dynasty, get out.
Get out.
Kami ay gagawa ng parang mascot. And binubuo pa ito ng mga estudyante. By the way, kami sa grupo, we have already tapped the services of law students. Sabi namin sa mga law students na dito sa Metro Manila muna, hindi pa na pupunta sa ibang lugar. Sabi namin, this is for you, not for us. Sa panahon nyo, dapat mapakinabangan itong finally to put a rest and define what political dynasty is. So, ang dami ngayong mga estudyante na nakikipag-coordinate na sa amin and they want to join the movement.
But how do you address the president? He is a violator of political dynasties. His family has been around for 50 years and lahat ng kamag-anak niya are running.
Alam mo, Hari...
In the Senate pa, ha?
Alam mo, Hari, and mga kababayan, dito na lang sa Senate, iisa-isahin ko ang mga members ng political family dynasty. Sa presidente pa lang, sa pamilya ni presidente, you will have there Aquino Cuangco. Sino yung Aquino? Bam Aquino. Tingting Cuangco.
Di ba si Noynoy yung tumatakbo? Di ba buhay na naman? Biglang umiba ang mukha ni Bambam eh.
Kaya nga that's why, yan ay may advantage na over hari. Tambuhat ko. Kung tatapos, tapos na ang boxing, ika nga. Andiyan dyan po ang Vice President pa ng Republika ng Pilipinas. Anak niya, Nancy Binay.
Mayor na ang anak
Never
ng isa.
experience any public positions. I don't know.
Ayun na.
O baka naman, yan ay hinire sa opisina ni Vice President, whatever. Pero walang credibility pa. Pareho ni Bam. Pero ang pinido kasi, Binay.
Binay. Pero yung anak niyang isa, mayor sa Makati. Yung isa, congresswoman sa Makati, ha? Okay, go
Hindi
ahead.
nga sana magiging controversial yan kung yung mayor ay nilagay niya sa Senate. Ito, hilaw na hilaw. Ilalagay mo because matanda raw na anak.
Kapangalan.
Anuhin naman natin yung Senate President.
Yun.
Itong isang sabihin natin most senior senator ngayon, si Juan Ponce Enrile. Anak niya si Jackie Enrile, congressman yan, may experience yan. Pero again, they are considered political dynasty.
Without question.
Imagine magsasama yung mag-ama sa 16th Congress.
Yun na nga eh.
Nakita mo,
Sobra na.
Present. Enrile, present. Another one na medyo magkano, yung mga Estrada.
Ako, mas marami.
Estrada,
Pinalitan na nga yung
Ejercito.
palitan eh.
Di ba?
Yung ehersito, ginawa ng Estrada para siguradong
precisely.
mahuli na lahat ng taong bayan.
Attendance. Estrada. Gosh. Now, let's go to another family.
Cayetano. Yeah.
Pia Cayetano, present.
Alang
next.
Cayetano.
Alan Cayetano, present. Ano yung mga pamilya? Bilyar. Present. Bilyar, present. And then, you have Magsaysay. Dalawang Magsaysay naglalaban. Magkamag-anak yan in a way. Magsaysay, June. Magsaysay yung isa. You could just imagine, ladies and gentlemen, kayo mga kumakandidato sa Senate, alam niyo, paglalabanan niyo na lang, 2 posisyon sa slot. Kasi 12 lang naman ang paglalabanan eh. 12. So yung dalawa, kayong mga tumatakbo, malalakas ang apog ninyo na tumakbo sa Senate, paglabanan niyo yung 2 pwestong yan, I'm pretty sure, talo kayo. Sinasabi ko to, bluntly.
But why, Dante? Talo tayo lahat sa mga dinastiya. Naintindihan ba ng tao? Bobo ba ang taong bayan? O talagang gusto nila to be under dynasties?
Senator Miriam Defensor Santiago, who, really, mayroon akong appreciation ng kaunti sa kanya. Kasi hindi to member ng political dynasty.
Hindi nga.
Sinabi niya, nakawawang electorate natin, ang mga voters natin, most of them ay hindi nakakaintindi sino ang dapat na lang iboto. Ando doon pa rin po yung sinasabi ko kanina pa, yung utang na loob sa local. Ando doon yung mga kamag-anak, yung mga talagang...
So the dynasties have subjugated the people already as a whole. It's not anymore an understanding of dynasty, pero wala na akong choice eh.
Precisely, ito yung challenge namin sa Supreme Court, Hari. That's why yung writ of mandamus, sinasabi namin sa Supreme Court, hey, total, may bagong Chief Justice, di ba? Pwede ba pag-aralan ninyo yun? Yung sinight ni former Chief Justice Panganiban, hindi niya kasi nabasa pa yung writ of mandamus namin. Basahin mo po yun. Kasi sigurado, hopefully...
But very quickly, we have to jump into the Bicol Autonomous because I know it's all interrelated. Very quickly lang, in your roundtable discussion, I took notes to myself. What bigger forum or what wider audience do you plan the next time you have your roundtable discussions on political dynasties? Kailan mas malaki na talaga, malawak na?
Yes. We intend to have a summit. In a way, parang summit. Inviting all groups, all agrupations.
Sana you can do it before the elections.
Hindi nga, before nga ito. We will be finalizing the plan itong December.
To institutionalize a mass movement. Kaya ba?
Well, sabihin natin na wala kami resources, pero sana naman ay maintindihan ng mga kababayan natin how important it is for their future. Especially sa mga estudyante.
Education is a big part of it. Media is a big part of it.
Yes, the same way that we in the Bicol Autonomy Movement have been educating the Bicolanos.
How far have you gone? Ladies and gentlemen, let me show you this book, this manifesto. if you think the Bangsamoro Manifesto is all in order with the all-know-it-all Associate Justice Marvic Leonen, get a load of this book. This was put together some 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And if you look very closely, bakit kaya yung mga laman dito, nagamit lahat doon sa Bangsamoro? But then again, that's okay.
That's
Hindi
okay.
naman plagiarism. You don't care about that.
No.
Ibig sabihin, it's a good product.
Correct. The principle behind it, the charter was, I understand, influensya rin sa Bangsamoro, sa ating mga MILF brothers.
So maganda rin yun.
In some of our forum that we attended, ando doon yung mga taga-Bangsa, yung taga-MILF, mga representatives nila.
Nakikinig.
At we gave them copies of that charter that we prepared 3 years ago. Now, in Bicol, we're now educating the Bicolanos. But what is important now is education plus yung nararamdaman ba nilang kahirapan sa Bicol. Yung injustice na napakamahal ng kuryente when in fact we have 2 geothermals being managed by
Totoo yan. Totoo yan. Kawawa kayo dyan eh.
two oligarch families.
Yes.
And then yung Lopezes at saka yung Aboitis running the Tiwi geothermal. You could just imagine ang mahal ng namin ng kuryente namin sa Bicol. And this program, I think, malakas din to sa Bicol, mapipick up ito. You see, Bicol is so rich of natural resources, the same way as the area of the Bangsamoro, the proposed Bangsamoro. Pareho kami nasa bottom line. Pinakahuli sa region is the ARMM. Now wants to be called Bangsa.
Iba na.
Ang pumapangalawa, 16th Bicol region. Mahirap kami ang pumapangalawa sa mga mahirap. But etong dalawang nasa huli, the richest
Natural resource. Meron talaga kayo.
Regions in the Philippines. You see, sa kuryente lang, we have the geothermal, we have the hydropower, and
You're hosting most of these big ticket power items without question. How do you propose to introduce a federal state for Bicol when to begin with you are subjugated by political dynasties? Yan ang pinakamaraming political dynasties andiyan sa Bicol area.
You see, this is very unfortunate because while we are really determined to push through for a Bicol autonomy regional government, we call it BARGS.
Okay.
Bicol is known really to have many political family dynasties.
Ang dami.
So many. And hindi ko na siguro babanggitin, baka pagdating ko sa Bicol, may mga naka-standby ng mga assassins na sa akin. But what I can say to our fellow Bicolanos, we have to spearhead this. We are now setting a very good example for other regions to follow. Make your own charter because the destiny of our people depends on the people running the region. Hindi na uso ngayon yung macro management. It's now micromanagement. We have to go for that. It's short of saying, let's go for a federal type of government. But ours, kasi nasa constitution natin, it allows autonomous regions.
Do the politicians, the Bicolano politicians, regardless of political dynasties, there was one party list nga, I had him here about 3 weeks ago, Ako Bicol, he was here in the show. Now, kayo ba lahat din doon, agreeable kayo sa autonomous region for Bicol? I'm talking the local government and the congressmen, the legislators, and the local government.
Okay. Before the late mayor, at the time, Mayor Jesse Robredo, was still mayor of Naga City. Siya ay kasama namin in pushing for a autonomous region. Silently.
Okay.
Pero hindi pronounced.
Okay. Boto siya doon.
Boto siya doon. Sa ibang mga congressmen I've talked to, they're also willing to sponsor these bills. Sabi nila, let's talk. Now, kaya susubukan namin to ngayon because nasa education kami, lalo na sa mga kabataan. At saka yung nararamdaman ng ating mga kababayan sa Bicol na napakataas ng kuryente, and also the cost of food. Imagine, Harry, we have 16 fish ports in the Bicol region. If you have read the a national daily news about the triangle ng mga tuna fish,
Doon sa inyo
it passes through Lagunoy.
Sa inyong area nga.
Yes. At ang dami ng yumayaman doon ng mga kababayan
Ang
natin.
problema, ang mahal ng pagkain niya.
So, marami nagtatake advantage. Now, sa minerals lang, gold. Masbate, excuse me, alam mo, ang nasa ilalim ng Masbate, gold. Kaya may mga foreign companies doon, nag-ano ng mina ng gold. In Paracale or in Camarines Norte, ganun din, gold. Pero, kinokontrol masyado ng mga politiko doon. At wala masyado yung production of gold mine. Ito nakakatawa. In Albay, makikita mo, if you are in the plain, you will see a lot of cement factories now owned by Taiwanese.
Doon sila ha.
You know what? Ando doon yung aming mga kayamanang natural resources to make a cement. Di ba? Alam mo, ang usapan dapat dyan, bilhin muna ng mga Bicolano, bibili sila ng muna mga semento ron.
Correct.
At para sa infrastructure, alam mo nangyari, wala. They're all
Nilabas.
exported out of the Philippines for a better cost. Nasaan po ang justice doon? See?
Before you do that, what's going to happen is you're going to need to open up the Constitution on behalf of this federal proposal. Dante, we are at the top of the hour. I'd like, GNN goes to Bicol. I think we are in channel 28 or 27 in Naga and Legazpi. I know GNN is very strong there. We also have free TV in the area. What would be your message sa mga Bicolano? Salitang Bicol ka na rin, Bicolano.
Well, sa kuyang mga kababayan sa Kabikulan, ini po ang sa kuyang masasabi sa Indo. And you know that ako naman po ay ang puso ko talaga at ang aming hanap buhay nasa Bicol. Our families comes from Naga, from Camarines Sur. And hindi naman po kami mga politiko. And I don't intend to run for any public office in the Bicol region. Kahit na magkaroon po tayo ng Bicol Autonomy Regional Government, I will not. I will leave that, let's leave that to the politicians. Yung mga governor kasi doon, they will be staying as governors. Yung the same, paano naman setup yan. But what is important is to have one Bicol Regional Governor na alternately magpapalit-palit yan ng bawat probinsya para makumpas, para ma-manage ang buong Bicol region. What is important in our charter, if you will notice, is our strong desire to manage our own fiscal resources. Ibig sabihin po nito, ang aming proposal is 80-20%. 80% goes to the local or the regional government, 20% lang po pupunta sa national. Yun po ay kinopya ng ating mga kababayan, mga Bangsamoro. Sa kanila, ginawa nila 75-25. Ando doon po yun sa guidelines nila with the national government. And so, what does this mean? Sa tuyang region, we will be the one to control the natural resources, especially itong mga kuryente. Bababa po ang kuryente ng 50%. That was the study made by some of our electricians in the Bicol region, especially those who worked with TIWI before, in geothermal doon. So, yung mga natural resources natin, hindi lang na-explore ng gusto, lalo yung marble. Don't you know that in Caramuan, we have one of the best marbles in the world? It's like, it could compete with the Italian marble. We have the black marble in Caramuan. Bakit hindi nagkakaroon ng mga, yung mga large-scale mining? Because ayaw po ng mga kababayan natin na nasa bundok, yung mga rebelde ron, na alam nila ang magiging impact nito sa kanila. Ang more than the benefit na makukuha ng local pupunta sa national. Ayaw ng mga rebelde natin doon. That's why small scale lang ang pinapahintulot ng ating mga local government doon. And so sa Bicol Autonomous Region Government, this will now bring, little by little, hindi naman biglaan na ibig sabihin progress. Take the case of our health problem there. Member tayo ng Senior Citizen Club. I just became a member of the Senior Citizen Club. Hari, alam niyo sa Bicol, wala po kaming St. Luke's doon. Wala kaming mga Makati Medical, yung mga first class na mga hospital sa Bicol Region. Ang mga gurangta dyan, ang mga matatanda dyan, dinadala pa sa Manila. Yung may mga kaya, ini-aeroplano, makikita mo doon, naka-wheelchair. But if Bicol, and all its provinces, yung meron silang first class na mga hospital, healthcare can be provided to the oldies. Kasama na po ako doon, 60 years old na ako. So, ang kagandahan nito, if we will manage our own finances, I'm pretty sure that corruption will be minimized kasi may audit po yan. In our charter, nilagay po namin doon, hindi lang ang COA ang mag-audit, kundi private auditing firms ang mag-check. It's so beautiful. That's why, come December 8, that is our anniversary po, third founding anniversary ng Bicol Autonomy Movement. But we will celebrate it po December 10, diyan po sa Legazpi. We will invite all sectors of our community para hindi lang itong Bicol, pati yung mga concerns ng Bicol, but at the same time, yung anti-dynasty, ilo-launch po namin sa Bicol para isahan because that's one of the major points na ibang-iba ang Bicol Charter sa ating charter dito sa Pilipinas. Here we define clearly ano po ang political dynasty.
Very good. We're going to have to cut the show. We're going to have to end it. So learn more about this. I'll talk about this and read this whole charter. I remember reading this about 3 years ago. I have to rehash on it.
Yeah.
And we'll discuss this even more. We hope you've enjoyed our program. And we are here to not entertain, to enlighten, to educate. Pagdating po sa political dynasty, simple lang po yan. Sabihin mo, tutol. Pag magkamag-anak, magkaparehong pangalan,
Yan.
bitawan niyo po kung hindi kayo ang kawawa. Maraming salamat po. We hope you've enjoyed our program.
You are what you watch.